we've gone to Mallorca. Now it is time to go to Portugal. From Dromedaris, it is the leather or suede lace-up boots called the Carabarel, and we'll take you through the colors. When we talk about leather or suede, basically the difference, all the boots are leather. But on the ones that we're calling leather, it's leather with a little bit of soft textile at the top, and then the ones that are suede, you have that suede at the top. So let's go through the colors together. In the leather, we have the chocolate here, which is absolutely beautiful. And true to Dromedaris, so many of their shoes and boots have this really cool stacked heel. That is going to absorb so much shock and be so comfortable on the foot. This is a true comfort brand. So this is the chocolate. And then let's take a look at the other color in the leather. We have another color, the slate. So that's the slate. Yep, so pretty. And then moving on to our suede. In the suede, we have three colors. So now where you see that really lovely fabric at the top that kind of reminds me of like a boiled wool, it switches over to suede. In the suede, we have the red, and this is a true red. We also have black. And we have teal. And the teal's so pretty, and you can see that beautiful design. Carrie, do we have Anna for this, or is this? Okay. So there's the teal, which is really, really pretty. So Ana de Pina is Portuguese, and she created this line because she had actually hurt her feet, and she was looking for something that would support her. My family and I went to Portugal in June, and I had never actually heard of Dromedaris, and then I came back and shortly after discovered this shoe line, and I was like, I wonder if I saw those in Portugal, and I just didn't know it. But I will tell you, all over Portugal, they have cobblestones, and they're small cobblestones, and all of Lisbon, it's all cobblestones, and it's all hills. And so as soon as I found out that this Portuguese woman had created comfort shoes, I was like, oh my gosh, they've got to be amazing, because my sister and I, when we were in Portugal, we just kept saying, like, what shoes do you wear here? I mean, we were wearing like sneakers and stuff. We were like, what do you wear when you look a little bit more dressed up? Because I mean, truly, it is cobblestones and hills like all over Lisbon. So what's cool about these is that you get all of the style, all of the wow, and you might not be walking up and down hills on cobblestones, but let's face it, you know, you're going to want to take a lot of steps in these. Maybe you want to do some shopping, you want to go out for dinner and not have to worry about being dropped off or parking right in front of the restaurant. Maybe you're going to walk a few blocks. These are built for walking. First of all, unlike a boot where the leather is so inflexible, these are super soft and they are flexible. And look, I'm so excited that the lug heel is coming back. Like that whole lug sole was popular and then it went away for a while. Well, it is back and bigger than ever. And I'm thrilled because I find lug soles to be the most comfortable to walk in instead of something, you know, smoother and a little bit more dainty. The heel here is not high. It's only a 1 1/4 inch heel. It looks a little higher because of the cutout, but truly it's a flat. In fact, you can see the pitch of your foot is going to be very, very comfortable. And although they do have laces, I'll show you two of our colors. Although they do have laces, here's what I want to tell you. Once you lace them, and they have this cool design here, you probably never need to lace them again because there is a side zipper that goes all the way down, and I want to show you something. Look at the inside of this boot. It is so soft. It feels like a sheared mink or something. It just feels so good. And so it's like a baby faux fur in that it is very sheared. It feels great. If you want to wear these with socks, you totally can. These do fit true to size, and this is European sizing, so we should take a look at that size chart. But really, really cute. I love the idea of wearing these with leggings where you're going to tuck your leggings in. I like the idea of wearing these with some of the bootcut jeans that are back in style that it will look so, although I never stopped wearing them, honestly. But they'll look great with your bootcut jeans. If you have your skinny jeans, they'd be cute, like folded up to here. But let's take a look at the size chart. And you can get these by calling us at, oh, no size chart? Okay, well then let me just tell you what it is. So it's European sizing, and you should be able to see this on QVC.com. But basically, if you are a 6 to 6.5, you'll get a 36, 7 to 7.5, 37, 8 to 8.5, 38. Size 9, 39. So it's a very true to size 9.5 to 10 is a 40. And then we have all the way up to actually size 12, which would be European size 42, which we're excited about because a lot of our European size shoes, we do not have size 12. So if you're looking for that size, well, we got you covered. 1-800-500-7590 to order. Let's go through those colors again. And you really have two choices before you even decide what color. We have them in all, like the leather with this really soft kind of felt, reminds me of that boiled wool material. And then we also have them in that super soft leather with the suede. So it's a very similar look. It's just where you see the material turns to suede. So in that leather, here's your chocolate. I love how like just weathered this looks. Feels amazing too. And then take a look at the suede, or I'm sorry, the slate. And again, you look at this shoe, you can see how high quality it is. In the suede, we have them available in this beautiful red. And I think these heels are so cool. We also have them in black, so that's a black on black. Now what's cool though is that you can see it's not your basic, almost boring black boot because you have this whole mixed media look. And then the one that might be the most of a standout is that teal. And in the teal, notice the suede is actually embossed with a floral design. Isn't that beautiful? So very, very, very unique. These shoes have are designed with what they call lateral stability. So when you walk, you are going to be very stable. You're not going to be rocking from side to side. They also have incredible arch support. They have shock absorption. So that heel that looks so cool is really designed to give you great shock absorption. And then I wish you could put your hand in here, or better yet, your foot, and really feel. But if you look inside, I think you can actually see it. Do you see that bump right there? It looks like a bump. That is a metatarsal insert. So what that does is, can you see that? Carrie, I think you can see that, right? Okay, okay, Carrie sees it, so that's good. So that metatarsal arch support, what happens is when you put on a regular shoe, your foot right at that arch actually doesn't touch the shoe. So it's kind of like this, right? That metatarsal arch support comes up and meets your foot. So what that means is you have more contact with your foot on the shoe, making you have more support, feeling less achy as the day goes on. So the shoe is coming up to meet your foot instead of your foot having gaps where it touches the shoe. If you're going to be wearing these for a while, or you're someone who has some foot problems, this will make all the difference in the world. And to have this kind of stability and comfort and shock absorption in a shoe that is so cool to look at and really comfortable and so warm, and then you can see this beautiful softness along the lining. I think this is really a winner. And when Anna DePina created this line, it was all about style and comfort. How do you find shoes that look really amazing, but you can walk in and feel comfortable? And she thought of everything. So, you know, when you look at this shoe, even the way the tongue is, it's padded. If you take a look around the collar, it's all padded. These are places that typically might bite into you with a new boot. They'll never bite into you. And look at this. It's soft. It's a little burnished. All of these details done by hand. You know, I loved being in Portugal, but I have to tell you, I did not see the Dromedaris line in Portugal, although I might have seen it and just didn't know. Frankly, I had never heard of it at the time, even though it was just in June. I kind of wish it would have been on my radar because I would have looked for it. But that said, even if you were in Lisbon or Porto tonight, there's no way that you would get these on Easy Pay. This is the only place on the planet where you get Dromedaris on Easy Pay. So instead of spending $215 in one fell swoop, you can get these home for $43. You have free shipping and handling, and wear them. See if you love them. See if they're every bit as comfortable as you hope they would be. And if you want to return them, you can return them for any reason until January 31st, 2023. So try them. I think this heel is so cool. See how she does it? It's like stacked. And it has this beautiful, I mean, all of that is designed for shock absorption, but it has this beautiful, almost, kind of like gleaming look to it. Almost reminds me of like it sounds weird, but like a dark peanut brittle or something. Like I just think it looks so, so pretty. So if you're new to this line, be prepared to have that boot that you put on and you're like, oh my gosh, I love this boot so much. And then as you wear them, you're going to get so many compliments. It also, I think, is the perfect height. It's not It's not a knee boot, obviously, but it's not like a little tiny shooty. This height is going to be tall enough, but at the same time, still slender enough that if you want to wear these with tights and a skirt, I think that would be really cute. I love the idea of wearing these even into spring with like a floral flowy dress. I think that would look amazing, especially in the suede. I think the ones with the fabric here, kind of that boiled wool, do look a little bit more winter, but they're rugged, cool, and feminine all at the same time. And that's really what you're going to see throughout this Dromedaris line. So if you love them, I would love for you to give us a call. 1-800-500-7590 is the best way to order. We'll go through the colors again. Here's that beautiful chocolate in the leather. We're calling this leather. And then we have the slate, which I got to tell you, I think my favorite is that slate, and it is also the most limited, so do not wait if you want the slate. Then we have the suede, where that beautiful textile on the top turns into suede. Here's the red, which is beautiful. It's not a bright fire engine red. It's a little bit more of a deeper red, like a barn red, not really cranberry, not wine, but just a little bit more like a barn red. I think they're stunning and can really be worn as a neutral. We also have them in black that you see right here. What a great way to take a black boot and make it different than all the other black boots. Combat boots are really popular right now, and I think they're cool, but this kind of gives you that vibe in black, but with something extra. And then, of course, we have the teal, which is the most unique. So pretty, right? And then the suede actually has this beautiful embossing, which is really unique, and I don't think you'll find anywhere outside the Dromedaris line. So 1-800-500-7590. If you're in the market for some shooties,